Is it time for Lunch Songs Live? Is it time?
Yes, it is. It's time.
It's time for a very early edition of Lunch Songs Live because I have to take my daughter to an appointment later today. So I figured I'd do this a little bit early. So maybe if you're on the West Coast, it's breakfast songs.
Get up in the evening, ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired, man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Messages keep getting clearer, radio's on and I'm moving round the place. Check my look in the mirror, wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. Man, I ain't getting nowhere. Well, I'm just living in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere. I just know that there is. You can't start a fire, you can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Sit around getting older is a joke here somewhere and it's on me. I shake the world up my shoulders. Come on, baby, this laugh's on me. Stay on the streets of this town, they'll be carving you up alright. They say you gotta stay hungry. Hey baby, I'm just about starving tonight, dying for some action. I'm sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. Need a love reaction, so give me just one look. You can't start a fire sitting around crying over a broken heart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Can't start a fire, worrying about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark.
Not sure what happened there. I had a message pop up on the screen asking if I wanted to shut down my live stream and if I was sure. I am sure, and the answer is no. I guess followed up by, why are you asking me that, computer? Oh, it's asking me again. Let's cancel.
Even if we're just dancing in the dark, 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 even if we're just dancing in the dark.
All right, so I'm having some technical issues. Let me see what the hell's going on here. If you're watching, please say hello, so I know you're out there. Okay, let's see. 2 of my apps quit on me. Why did they do that? There we go. They're back, but I don't know if they're going to close this thing out again. Let's see if that works. Over there. Okay. I'm going to do a brand new song that I've never played.
All this time you think I'd get used to getting on with this living without you. Does the sea need the sky to be blue? And do we need these lies just to know what is true? The heart goes boom, 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 boomerang. Say what you will, say what you want, I will not believe a thing. The only song I knew is the song you sang, but my heart is not a boomerang. So I tried first to cast out the hurt to the 4 lonely corners of this flat earth. Oh, my surprise when I found, while the sun's always rising and going back down, the heart goes boom, 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 boomerang. Say what you will, say what you want, I will not believe a thing. The only song I knew is the song you sang, but my heart is not a boomerang. All of this time you thought that I'd come back. Whatever made you believe that? Oh, the surprise when you found not everything you throw away is coming back around. Heart goes boom, 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 boomerang. Say what you will, say what you want, I will not believe a thing. The only song you knew was the song I sang, but my heart is not a boomerang. No, my heart is not a boomerang. No, my heart is now a boomerang.
All right, it's a brand new song. Who knows? These things, when they're brand new, they might change a lot. The words might change, the music might change, but I want to just get them down and out while they're new. Yeah, if you're watching, please say hey. I think I'm gonna do kind of like a gentle folky day, just 'cause that's the sort of mood I'm in, and play another new song that I wrote about excuse me, committing to trying to be a better friend.
You can butter your burnt toast. You can haul away debris. You can salve with dabs of Vaseline those scrapes on both your knees. You can even watch a summer breeze come soothe the tussled sea. When you need a friend, call me. You can paint a happy squirrel in his happy little tree. Over all the places where mistakes they used to be. No job, no chores, no hobby. There's still daytime TV. When you need a friend, there's me. Don't like the sitting president. Pray the next election's free. And don't dig that drag you're shagging. Well, swipe left on that bright screen. Tired of wandering in the wilderness? Well, there's a vacancy. After 40 days of flooding, well, there's an olive tree. After 20 hours of driving south from Maine to Tennessee, like Mr. Randy Newman sang without any irony, when you need a friend, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Got a friend in me. How many times do I have to try and tell you that I'm sorry for the things I've done? When I start to try and tell you, that's when you have to tell me, hey, this kind of trouble's only just be gone. I've heard myself too many times. Don't you ever learn to keep your big mouth shut? That's why it hurts so bad to hear the words that keep falling from your mouth. Falling from your mouth. Falling from your mouth. Tell me why, why, why? Why, why? I may be mad, I may be blind, may be viciously unkind, but I can still read what you're thinking. Now I've heard it said too many times, you'll be better off besides. Why can't you see this boat is sinking, this boat is sinking, this boat is sinking? Let's go down to the water's edge where we can cast away those doubts. Some things are better left unsaid, but they still turn me inside out. Turning inside out. Turning inside out. Tell me why, why, why? Why, why? These are the books I've never read. These are the words I never said. This is the path I'll never tread. These are the dreams I dream instead. This is the joy that's seldom spread. These are the tears we've shed. This is the fear, this is the dread. These are the contents of my head. These are the years we've spent. This is what they represent. Do you know how I feel? I don't think you know how I feel. I don't think you know how I feel. I don't think you know how I feel. Why, why, why? Why, why? I don't think you know.
All right, that was an Annie Lennox tune. By Annie Lennox. It's important sometimes to make those distinctions. This is a Chris Robley song, written by Chris Robley.
You flitter like a butterfly, knock something off the shelf. A kid, just doing what kids will do. Now I thought I was a gentle guy, but I surprised myself. The truth is no surprise to you. Well, every parent's bound once in a while to ring out like a bell across the miles. But I promised I would love you to the moon and back again. And I've been too much of your father and not enough your friend. My father was a Green Beret, focused on the task, straight as the barrel of a gun. His father kept the ashtray full and emptied every flask. Even wars you win are never done. Well, my dad did a fine job after all, to soften how those dominoes would fall. But I promised I would love you to the moon and back again. And I've been too much of my father and not enough your friend. These days some kids get kept as if they're canaries in a cage. Some kids, they get left as if to wander in the desert for days and days and days. But you flit like a butterfly, dazzled by itself, too free to stay within the lines. And when you're looking back through time at me, I hope I've mostly helped you carry all your shit and none of mine. Well, every parent's bound to hurt their child, but the strongest gardens grow a little wild. And I promised I would love you to the moon and back again. You know I'll always be your father. I wanna be your friend.
It's a song I wrote for my daughter after feeling like I'd had a month or two of being a little bit short-fused, I guess, and a little stern, as she would say. Dada, you're being a little stern. Dada, you're being a little stern. Oh, sorry. So, I wrote that song to remind myself to not be a little stern. What am I going to do now? I guess I'll say that earlier in this broadcast, I mentioned that I was going to play some folk songs because that was the kind of relaxed and gentle mood I'm in. But I think it's songwriting-wise, it's where I'm at in a larger way. And a few years ago, I think I realized that like pop music is this thing that's pretty formulaic. Kyle Resl. Yes, this is Brunch Songs Live. Brunch songs. And if you're on the West Coast, it's just breakfast songs. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. That, like pop music, you know, like Sia, Rihanna, Bruno Mars, whatever. That kind of stuff. I don't mean this to take away from pop music. Some of it is masterfully produced. But in a lot of ways, like the chord changes and the melodies aren't all that different from each other. They're pretty samey, and it's just this delivery device for the beat. and the aesthetic and the thing that makes people want to whatever, party or dance or whatever they do with pop music. And folk music's kind of the same way. Like, it's totally fine that 400 of my new songs all go like that and just have the finger picking pattern and those simple chords, because it's a, you know, it's a delivery device for words and meaning. So I've actually been really into the idea that I'm okay with a bunch of these songs sounding the same from a whatever perspective you bring to it, music theory or something. So here's another one of those.
Some love the carnival life, how that same spell is cast every night in a different town until morning tears it down. There's no end to the end of the world. Some love the sound of the sea, but say, hey, let the sea come to me. 'Cause all you ever get out there is cold and wet. There's no end to the end of the world. But how it starts, it is not how love survives all the changes of the heart. As time slides by, some don't feel it's love unless it drops like a bomb from above. And they know it's love because of the damage that it does. Well, there's no end to the end of the world. Here we are, after all the years gone by. Me and you and I, side by side. Some love the Omaha dawn, how it goes on and on and on. But my heart and I agree, you're all I'll ever need. Till the end of the world. Till the end of the world. Till the end of the world.
All right, anyone want to hear anything in particular? Particular requests? Let's see.
No, I can't forget this evening, all your faces you were leaving. But I guess it's just the way the story goes. You always smile, but in your eyes your sorrow shows. Yes, it shows. No, I can't forget tomorrow when I think of all my sorrow. Well, I had you there, but then I let you go. Now it's only fair that I should let you know what you should know. If living is without you, I can't live. I can't give anymore. I can't live. If living is without you, I can't live. I can't give anymore. No, I can't forget this evening, all your faces you were leaving. But I guess that's just the way the story goes. Now it's only fair that I should let you know what you should know. Oh, I can't live if living is without you. I can't live. I can't give anymore. I can't live if living is without you. Can't live. Can't give anymore. All living is without you.
All right, that was Without You by Badfinger / Harry Nilsson / Mariah Carey, but really by Badfinger. All right, I'm gonna do another one of my finger picky folk songs.
There's a groove in Mama's mattress, proves it's where you slept. As quiet and as deep as the secrets you kept. And Mama's looking for the truth still. Oh, but I don't know what for. It's powerful and useless. It's pure alcohol. But touch the answers, and the questions must obey. Ooh, 'cause the canyon's just the land that the river's washed away. Every missing birthday, every time you didn't call, Mama scrubbed away all the writing on the wall. And I've blown out every candle, but still smoke is in the air. Proof of a flame that isn't even there. You're the sand and clay that swept into the bay. Ooh, but a canyon's just the land that the river's washed away. Memories, they ain't exactly factual. There's something, 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 something like a song. Both absentee and actual. Somewhere, somewhere, somewhere between here and gone. Ooh, ooh, and no sirens on the rocks. But I can hear Pandora unlatching all those locks. And you crept back in my mind now, like wind through a screen. Impossible and near as a dream I just dreamed. Sure as night now is longing for the day. Ooh, well, the canyon's just land that the river's washed away. And there is one word I'll never hear you say. Ooh, but a canyon's just the land that the river's washed away.
Hey, Jason. How's it going, Jason? Let's see. You say, lovely morning, reading the new Sound on Sound, drinking coffee, and listening to Lunch Songs Live. Awesome. Thanks. If you're drinking coffee, I forget where you're at. Are you on the West Coast? Pretty sure. Unless you're one of those all-day coffee drinkers. All right, I will do another newish folky song of mine about a Facebook argument. Seattle, right. In which case you also might be an all-day coffee drinker. So yeah, one of those Facebook arguments that seems to go on forever and goes nowhere, and goes on forever and goes nowhere. So I live in Lewiston, Maine, which was the site of a very, very famous boxing match in the 60s. And so we see lots of black and white photos around town of Muhammad Ali frozen mid-combat. Thought that's a lot like a Facebook argument.
Here we are again, standing in the same old ring, with our knuckles bruised and bloody till our hands can't feel a thing. We swing the same old punches, like they're points we've yet to make, in the same old endless arguments we make for their own sakes. Till someone's gotta finally stop when someone's heart on and breaks. It feels like we're fighting in a photograph, just going through the motions. We're just trying to land that jab. See our shadows where they've fallen, both knocked flat on the mat, both frozen in the moment that some asshole's camera flashed. As if there's wrong and right and black and white, and this is this and that is that. connects us, maybe all we understand is that old familiar feeling of the punches we can land. Well, maybe we've abandoned ever trying to get it right, because somewhere I got lost in all those knockdown, drag-out nights, where we're captured like shadows that had to go hiding from the light is moving closer at the same speed that it leaves. But I'm throwing in the towel now, and I'm hoping we'll agree that a shadow and a photo none freeze.
All right, here's a cover song I have not done in a long time, so let's see if I can remember the words. Long time, I guess, is like a month or two. Thank you, Matt Lars. How's it going? Hope you're doing well.
Dust woman, take your silver spoon and dig your grave. Wake up in the morning, see your sunrise loves to go down, go down. Heartless challenge, big they pray, but they'd never cry out loud, cry out. Did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? And is it over now? Do you know how to pick up the pieces and go home? Rock on, ancient queen, follow those who pale in your shadow. Make bad lovers, you better put your kingdom up for sale, up for sale. Did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? And is it over now? Do you know how to pick up the pieces and go home? Did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? Now, honey, is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and go home, go home, go home. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teachers leave them kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teachers leave their kids alone. Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. All in all, bricks in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall.
Sweating enough for y'all at home? Really trying to keep this orange winter hat branding thing going. This is my brand, man. Trying to keep it going as long as I can, but it's almost summer. All right, Matt, you're saying I should cover a small town poet song, but completely change the guitar parts. That would be fun. I will do that. Let's see. Maybe I'll try and do something off their latest record. I'll have to go and learn more of those tunes. Unless you have a different request. Okay, I got time for one more song, and then I gotta get back to work really quick. And if you're just tuning in now, I'm doing this earlier today. Normally I'd start at 1 p.m. on Thursday. Starting a little earlier because I got to take my daughter to a appointment later today, and but I didn't want to miss playing. In the future. All right. Let's see. I'm going to do a song about Sandra Bland, who was a black woman that got pulled over for questionable reasons, and then got treated a whole lot worse than even how it started. Mostly because she had the audacity to know and speak her rights out loud. This is when technology is helpful. I guess I have it. I should just use it, shouldn't I? I have a tuner right at my foot. Let me look down for a second. All right. Sandra, I taught you to stay in one place if you're lost. Sandra, I taught you to look both ways when you cross. Sandra, you know that it's hard to prepare a child for a danger some say isn't there. 'Cause the wave will keep rolling long after the ship has been tossed. Sandra, please, you've gotta keep both hands on the dash. Sandra, please answer politely each question you're asked. Don't you go trying, invoking your rights. They're the very same things that will threaten your life. Burning bright as that cigarette, turning to smoke and ash. And baby, each morning when you went to class, you knew when you raised up your hand, pledged your allegiance in life to the red, white, and blue, that the craziest thing from your first day to last you most have to understand is that flag will never once pledge its allegiance to you. They're just the same colors you can see flashing now in your rear view. White mothers, I know that you've known your own tragedies. White mothers, please for a moment, imagine you're me. It's not faith, it's justice that needs to be blind. If blackness puts black kids at risk for their lives. White mothers, imagine it's your daughter on the TV.
Would you teach all your babies when they go to class to know when they raise up their hands, pledge their allegiance in life to the red, white, and blue? That the craziest thing from their first day to last, the most have to understand is that flag is yet to once pledge its allegiance, it's true, to a black girl who saw those same colors flash in her rear view.
Thanks, y'all, for tuning in. I'm going to be back on next Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope you all have a great day, and take care.